Hi, my name is Jen, affectionately known as Miss Jen from students that I have taught in the past. One of my favorite things in the world is the Talking Circle, and it's because I've seen powerful things happen there. I'm going to read something to you that explains what it is and the process, and I hope that you'll take some time and look around this website to find materials that might help you to use the circle as a tool in your relationships, in your family, community, schools, churches. The world will be a better place if more of us are talking in circle. Circle is a tool for restorative justice. There's also some information on this page about that, and I encourage you to look into it. Talking circles. Talking circles, peacemaking circles, or healing circles are deeply rooted in the traditional practices of Indigenous people. The circle process establishes a very different style of communication. Rather than aggressive debate and challenging each other, often involving only a few more assertive individuals, the circle process establishes a safe, non-hierarchical place in which all present have the opportunity to speak without interruption. Rather than active verbal facilitation, communication is regulated through the passing of a talking piece, an object of special meaning or symbolism to the circle keeper. The talking piece fosters respectful listening and reflection. It prevents one-to-one debating or attacking. After brief opening comments by the circle keeper about the purpose of the talking circle, listing of ground rules, and asking for additional contributions to the ground rules, the circle keeper says a few things about the talking piece and then passes it to the person on the left clockwise. Only the person with the talking piece may speak. If others jump in with comments, the circle keeper reminds them of the ground rules and refocuses on the person holding the talking piece. Participants are not required to speak. This would create an unsafe, pressured tone to the circle. If someone feels unable to speak, they can simply pass the talking piece to the next person. The purpose is to create a safe, non-judgmental place for any discussion that allows each person to speak without interruptions. The intent is to engage in a sharing of authentic personal reactions and feelings that are owned by each individual and acknowledged by others without judgment or condemnation. So there are some ground rules that we start with, and then we invite people to add to these or subtract from these until we're all in agreement. Ground rules. Number 1, listen with respect. Number 2, each person gets a chance to talk. Number 3, one person talks at a time. We don't cut people off. Number 4, we speak for ourselves, not as a representative of any group. Number 5, it's okay to disagree, but there's no name calling or attacking. Guidelines for participation, which we go through, and we also invite people to add to or pull from until we're in agreement as a group. Guidelines. 1, listening from the heart. What does that mean? Look at the person who's talking. Remember to sit quietly. Sincerely think about what is being said. Nod your head. Relate to what is being said. Number 2, speaking from the heart. Share honestly. Speak from your own true stories. Sharing your journey or experience. Do not get philosophical or be abstract. Number 3, speaking concisely. Express with clarity as best you can. Simplicity of language. Lean speech. Choose your words wisely. And avoid being verbose or rambling. Spontaneity is number 4. When it's your turn to talk, it's not a prepared statement. It's not rehearsed. You're sharing from the heart. You're sharing from your personal experience. Your personal experience is the only thing of value in the circle. It's not your status or your degrees or your age or anything. Everybody is equal. The talking stick is the tool that regulates the power and equalizes.